Have you started to feel it yet?
What did you do to me?
Just a special relaxant to make things easier on both of us.
I think that Don't Move is a masterclass in building tension. I don't think there was a time I felt at ease at all during the film, and the way that it plays out in real time is brilliant. Kelsey, question for you is, the movie's both a thriller and a deep personal journey for Iris. Can you talk about balancing both of those aspects in your character?
Yeah. Oh, thank you for saying that.
Of course.
That's very sweet. Yes, I think, there's two aspects of it. On a conceptual level, you know, she's a mother dealing with this unspeakable loss, and you know, trying to overcome something that has paralyzed her, and then there was the which is what's so beautiful about the genre, is you can kind of explore that through this metaphorical paralysis, and so that was the fun part of it, was that kind of physical challenge of it.
Finn, man, you are unnerving in this film in such a way. I mean, you did such a great job. You're brilliant in this. But you mentioned the experience of the movie being in real time is something new for you. How did this format kind of influence your approach to the character?
Yes, I felt the tension when I first read the script, and I read really quickly. It was like a true page turner, and I was like, if people can feel what I'm feeling on this first read, then that will be a success, you know?
Yeah.
I think, I think kind of one of the fun things about him in the sort of chase of it all is that he remains very, very calm for the most part, until things get a little out of hand. But as opposed to her ratcheting up the tension, he's more of a straight arrow path, and tries actually to calm things down a bit. So I kind of had fun sort of playing against the
tempo.
What you think, the tempo is supposed to be, and the rising tension,
Yeah, man, it's like a serial killer's bad day at work. Like, is it kind of escalates, you know what I mean?
That's funny.
Now, Kelsey, for you, what did you learn from the experience of, especially with the nonverbal communication, the power of subtlety in acting?
Oh, gosh. Well,
I'll answer that for her.
Exactly.
She nailed it.
Well, what I learned is, to really surround yourself with good people, because I think the directors I really had to depend on them so much, and it was such a relationship built on trust, and then also just having a really good partner to act opposite. I could really sit back and watch him do his thing.
Absolutely. Speaking of the directors, I think that Brian and Adam knocked it out of the park. Like I said, it's a masterclass in building tension, and I think what they do is that sometimes I feel like they wrote themselves into a corner, and then like figuring out how you get out of that was incredible watching the process. Can you talk about working with them as a director and what their style added to the film?
Yeah, I like that you say working with them as a director, because it was like working with this one brain, this like dual brain.
Sure.
And, I think it's mostly Brian who's a little more hands-on, and he's kind of up with us and talking to us, and Adam's more sort of seeing the big picture over by the monitor. So it was really cool to sort of see this sort of mind meld of the way that they worked. And as sort of tense and sort of choreographed a lot of it was, they were really interested in the characters first. Like, that was what was cool. It was like there was a lot to do sort of technically, but that's why we rehearsed, and that's why they were really like interested in like kind of breaking down the psychology of both of these people, and it really was it is a character-led thriller, I think,
Yeah, and it keeps you like on the edge of your seat like the whole time. Now, Kelsey, you really had to lean on your directors, especially during those paralysis scenes. Can you expand on the collaboration working with Adam and Brian, and talking about the internal struggle that your character is dealing with during those moments, because they are very unnerving.
Yeah, they were just wonderful collaborators, and I told them I love homework, so I was like, give me lots of homework. What should I watch? And I think they loved like The Invisible Man, and The Vanishing was a really really important one to them. Blue Ruin. So, and even music. Adam's daughter actually made me a playlist for Iris, which was awesome. And now I'm like, now I know what the cool kids listen to. So yeah, it was and we spoke to one of their friends who's an anesthesiologist about the drug and what it would kind of look and feel like. So they were just great collaborators from top to bottom.
Both of your performances are incredible in this. I want to know, what did you want to add to your performance that wasn't on the page?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's a good question.
A mustache. No, just kidding.
To twirl.
No, for Iris.
If you wanted one.
And I can't move yet.
I just really wanted it to be. I just wanted it to be believable, even though it's so kind of wild. Like, I really wanted to sort of ground it in like really trying to be there in the moment, and like really, for instance, convincing a guy in the woods that you just lost your wife, and like really trying to kind of play it very honestly, because I knew that the structure of the thing would be a like high wire act. So I kind of felt like it was the actor's job to sort of like just make sure it's all grounded and honest.
Well, you guys did a brilliant job. Incredible, incredible film. I can't thank you enough for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you so
you.
much.